Now let's take a look at the most scrutinized part of Marvin Bagley III's game and on the defensive end. Let's start with some good off-ball awareness. So here, he's guarding here, but Russ Westbrook has a mid-post, and you see he's just engaged. Like, this is what I'm talking about with Marvin Bagley. Like, I don't see a guy who's not engaged. You see him involved. He sees the ball. He sees his man. He doesn't overhelp. He doesn't stay hugged up to his man. And then this possession I love from him. So here, he's on Evan Mobley. Watch Evan Mobley try to duck in right now. And Bagley's aware of it. He sees it, holds him off. Now he's going to guard on ball, and he stays in front. A little bit of help from Fox there. And then as Jarrett Allen drives here, you see him be engaged, involved again. Kane active with his hands. Nice possession there. Now, I will tell you this, it's not all good off-ball awareness. It's probably the thing he struggles with the most, but I did want to see some positive ones. Here you see him just like not aware. He sees this action going on, and he's just super, super late with Carmelo Anthony coming off the little pin down there and getting an open three. You're going to see here, like I don't think he always sees the full picture. He's seeing the ball here as it's being driven, and then watch as Russ Westbrook drives across his face like he has no awareness whatsoever. So again, I don't always think it's about like a lack of effort. Like, I just don't know that he always is able to see the full picture of what's going on. Again here, like, I think he's trying to see what's going on. He's trying to be engaged. He's looking, and he's just late to see Jarrett Allen roll as the low man on the weak side. That is his help, and he just doesn't see it coming. And then one more, as he should tag the ball screen here as Capella rolls. Again, he's just late with it. And then the other thing, like I talked about in the article, like this should probably be a block attempt, and you just don't see his recovery ability to block that. Like, we've even seen stuff like that from Isaiah Stewart. All right, let's go on ball. And let's start with some good. So again, a guy who I think you see in a stance, who's trying to stay in front of the ball handler here on LeBron James, fights through the ball screen, fights through the ball screen again, stays in front. Like, this is a guy who is focused in on the defensive end. Now, he does run into that screen, but then he's going to finish off the possession as LeBron James ends up shooting a three. He's going to finish off going in to grab a rebound. So, like, again, I just don't think he's a guy who isn't invested. I just don't think he's very good. Like, I just don't think he sees the full picture of what's going on. Here on THT, he's going to move his feet, does get some help from Davion Mitchell, stays in front again. I don't think he's the most agile guy in these situations, but there in like one isolated rep, you see him do a good job. Here's where I am really interested to see him if he plays some five is, can he hold up in post isolations? I think he does a really good job here on Evan Mobley. Like, he forces Evan Mobley away from the basket, fade away. Mobley makes it. Like, that's a tough shot. I think that's a shot that you have to live with, and I think that was a really good rep on the ball in the post. Okay, now let's go back to the perimeter on the ball with some bad reps, and you can see where the agility just comes into play. So here against LeBron James, and he just one dribble and he flies by him right away, and he just doesn't move super well. And then here against Evan Mobley again, takes him into the post, and then this is a bad habit Bagley has. Okay, he just goes for every single shot fake, guys, down in the paint and on the perimeter. As you see here, this may be one of his biggest weaknesses, is closing out to the perimeter. Like, I can show you clip after clip of him either flying by, giving up a drive, a jump shot, or he closes out way too short and then he gives up an open three. As you see, the Hawks take advantage of it there with the baseline drive. So that's an area he really has to get better at, is with those closeouts along with the off-ball awareness. Here is really good. So again, another good example. He's a low man, sees the back door, comes across, and he's not going to give you a ton of shot blocking, but you see it there. Like, I just wonder if these things can get a little bit better over the next few years. Maybe as he's more engaged on the offensive end or more involved on the offensive end, we'll see his activity level go up even more on the defensive end. Here off an offensive rebound for the Rockets, like, it's just stuff like this. Just come in from behind, use that length, use that vertical, pop, and go block some shots. And then again, a guy who hustles for a loose ball out of bounds. I didn't see the lack of effort thing. I saw a guy that wasn't a great defender, but I didn't necessarily see it because of a lack of effort. And then you're going to see again here him going for a shot fake as he comes over to help. Gallinari goes, and you see him just get him up in the air. And so, like, the timing thing with the shot blocks is an issue as well, and an area where he has to get better. And then just one more here, kind of in drop coverage in the ball screen. Cam Reddish is able to attack him, and you just see him not really be able to take the contact, get up and block a shot. So it'll be interesting to see if the shot blocking can get any better. But for me, it's about the closeouts and then really that off-ball awareness.